So if you're facing foreclosure, one of the things people want to know a lot is like, is there a way to modify my loan? What's sort of known in the industry as a loan modification, meaning it doesn't necessarily mean I'll catch up my payments, but is there a way that the bank will maybe start me afresh or allow me a lower payment? Is there a way the bank will let me stay in my home if I sort of renegotiate the terms of my loan agreement?
It's a great question. Kevin Kaufman, Fred Weaver, Group 4610. And that is a question we have talked about and answered so many times over the last decade, right? Especially here in the Phoenix area, there's been so many folks that have been faced with the possibility of foreclosure. And loan modifications, quite frankly, well, 10 years ago weren't really realistic at all. In this day and age, they do happen from time to time, but there's some caveats. It's not like banks are lining up to give out loan modifications, right? It's not like they want us to be able to change the terms of the loan in which they made to us on the property that we're living in.
Yeah, well, banks have a tough situation. They don't want to foreclose. So if you find yourself behind on payments, understand you have options. You actually have 9 of them, loan modification being just one. And banks don't want to foreclose on your home, but they also can't afford to go out and modify everybody's loan on the planet.
Right.
So they're a little limited on a monthly basis, quarterly basis, and yearly basis on how many loans they can modify. And one of the key things a bank's looking for if they were to consider modifying your loan is, let's say you stopped making payments 4 months ago, right? And let's say the bank maybe just recently filed a foreclosure notice on you. Well, the bank is very interested in what has changed in the last 4 months. Meaning if 4 months ago there was a lack of income and you were unable to make a payment, is there now a change? Has there been a recent job that's been received, right? And now you're making income again. Or did you have to stop making payments not because you lost your job, because you were taking care of another family member and there wasn't enough money to pay your bills and theirs? So they're looking to see that the situation that occurred was more of a temporary situation. So without getting too detailed on different types of loan mods we've seen that have gone through and others that haven't, it's probably best you just reach out to us. We could talk with you for a few minutes by phone or meet with you in person, consult with you a little bit about your situation, and then, based on those facts, we can share with you if we think loan modification is a good option for you to pursue further. The thing you don't want to do is you don't want to roll up a week or 2 weeks or even 4 weeks before a foreclosure sale date and start asking for help. That's probably the worst thing you can do. That's going to signal to the bank that you don't really want help. You're just trying to delay a foreclosure sale. So the sooner you reach out and ask for help, the better.
Yep, absolutely. So please feel free to reach out to us if you've got a situation where you'd like some feedback, a little bit of guidance from us, and we'd be happy to do that.
Thanks.